Hey guys, so I'm back on another mukbang. Today I have me some shrimp scampi, but I added fettuccine noodles instead of spaghetti noodles. I think is what it's normally cooked with. But yeah, I cooked this myself, and then I have some garlic bread here on the side, and then I have me a Sprite to go with the food. Hear that? ASMR. Anyways, you guys are definitely gonna hear my Christmas music in the back. Because I've just been having that on for like the past couple of weeks because just getting into the Christmas spirit. And then you're probably gonna hear my daughter. I'm sorry if you do. Try to cut her out as much as possible. But yeah, I'm about to dig in. I'm really hungry. I'll try not to talk as much. Mm-hmm. Mm. I added me in some Cajun seasoning because I do like a little kick. So good. Mm. Excuse me. Why is Sprite so spicy? That's not the right word, but like, you know what I mean? You drink some Sprite and it's like, it feels like it's spicy. It's strong for it to not be caffeinated. I don't need it to be hitting my taste buds like that. Mm. Mm. Does anyone have their tree up yet? I know I asked that before in a previous video, but no one answered. And I'm just curious because I wish I could put my tree up right now, but I'm moving soon. Like, hopefully my house is done being built before Christmas, and I'm gonna at least decorate the inside. Like, I want to put a tree up and, you know, put some lights up around the kitchen, living room, the stairwell, things of that nature. It's curious. Christmas music just gets me into, like, the holidays vibe. I just feel like very giving and joyous, and I do wish it snowed here. Like, not a lot, but because you guys know I'm from Michigan, I'm used to the snow, but I just feel like around this time, snow just makes the holiday season that much more better. So I hope it snows at least once here and just lasts for like a week or, you know, a couple of days. But like nothing traumatic to where like people can't like get to work and stuff. Like a light snow, less than an inch, you know, or maybe an inch, just so we can see it like sit there on like the grass and the trees, because it's so beautiful. My daughter has never seen snow yet. She's 3 years old, never seen snow. She's been to Michigan a couple times, but never around the winter time, because I hate having to deal with, look at me saying that I was not going to talk, and I'm over here talking, but I don't bring my daughter up north around the time where it's snowing, because a lot happens. You can like get a delayed plane. You have to deal with like driving up there, and like I'm not fearful of my driving. Granted, I've been down south. I've been in Georgia down south for 4+ years. So it's not that I don't know how to drive in the snow. It's just I'm not as confident because I haven't had to drive in the snow for 4.5 years. So there's that. And then, yeah. Getting stuck because of plane. Driving there. I think that's the only two. Oh. And then, yeah, getting snowed in. Like, yeah, your plane gets delayed, but there's been times where you get snowed in, like heavily snowed in, where you won't even make it to the airport. I couldn't even make it out of your driveway. So I don't want to deal with that. I don't miss that. I don't want to deal with that with my daughter. Also, being up north, you get colds all the time, easily. I don't want my daughter to get sick because she's not used to a very cold environment all the time. And that's cold. That's a cold environment. A very cold environment. So I'll wait to like show her this. I would much rather her be introduced to the snow here when it's just like light or little to no snow. But if I did have to take her to Michigan, I would much rather take her around the time where like snow is getting ready to digress and it's slowly going away. So like February. So she'll just get an idea of it. But once she gets to a certain age, I know actually she's at the age where like she can like snowboard and stuff, like, but I don't want her to start snowboarding right now. I want her to get to that age where she's like, if I teach her something, because I snowboard, if I teach her something, she'll be like, you know what, Mom, I don't want to do this. Like, I'm not a fan of it. She don't have to say it like that, but she's just like, I don't want to learn this. I want her to be able to do that. Because I feel like a lot of parents, they put their child in things and the child isn't even old enough to be like, no, I'm good. Like, I don't like this. You know what I mean? And then also you have those parents that are like vicariously living through their child. And there's been times where I thought about that, like snowboarding, cheerleading, like a lot of different things I want my daughter to do. But at the end of the day, it's her life. I can't sit here and be like, okay, because I'm used to snowboarding and I like snowboarding, I want you to snowboard too. I do. But I want to invite her into that environment when she's ready to be like, you know what, Mom, I actually like this. Or even cheerleading. I did that in high school. I want her to be in cheerleading. But I want her to be at the age where she's like, you know what, Mom, I like cheerleading. And then vice versa, even like other different activities and sports. Like, I want her to choose them for herself, like what she loves. I just feel like I don't like parents that are like, I used to be a dancer for this many years, so my child has to be a dancer. No, they don't. Or like, I used to be a football player, I used to be a basketball player, so my child, no, they don't. If they don't want to do that, don't make them do that. Like, cool, you want to get them started at a young age, all right. But I feel like if you've been doing it for a long time as a parent, certain children are going to feel obligated, like they're going to feel like they have to do it because you did it and you were good at it. Or even if you weren't good at it, you just were very passionate at it and like you want them to do it. I never want to be that parent, and I'm not going to be that parent. I want my child to do any and everything that they love and feel comfortable doing. So if my child is like, I want to freaking learn how to do like tightrope in a circus. Baby, if that's what you want to do it and be good at it. If that's what you want to do, stick to it. Just saying. I just feel like nowadays kids don't have a choice. Especially now that social media is a big thing. And just like technology in general is a big thing. parents are like, oh yeah, let me show you what my kid does. It's like, you have kids that's out here resenting you as a parent and hating you as a parent because they feel like they have to do what you loved in high school. Like, parents really be out here pushing activities and not just activities, like jobs down their kids' throat. They'll be like, you have to take over the family business. If my kid don't want to, like, if I have a family business, which I will, I'm not about to sit here and be like, you have to take over this family business. Keep it in our legacy. No. If my child don't want to do that, my child don't have to do that. Like, I'll find someone that will want to and loves it. Like, come on. Because then you'll be over here rolling in your grave if you're dead. Talking about my kid didn't gave the business away. Yeah, because your kid never wanted the business. Yeah, your kid was like, cool, let me get this good buyout. Now you're over here upset, rolling in your grave. Your fault. Oops. It's just irritating. I get it. You want to keep it in the family. You want to keep the business in the family. But don't force somebody to do it if they don't want to do it. Especially if they're not ready to do it. Because then you hand them over the business, right? Say they're not ready. And they've told you they're not really ready. Or say they didn't tell you they're not ready. Now you're screwed because your business has flopped, gone into bankruptcy. Because you handed it over to a child that didn't really want it. And then they got it. And they weren't ready to receive it. Won't be me. When it comes to anything, it will not be me. I am going to be the most supportive parent. And I say that wholeheartedly and proud because I've been the child of a parent sometimes who just did not believe in me in certain situations. Didn't understand where I was coming from. Thought I was going through a certain phase. Just didn't believe it. And that hurt me hard because I really love that family member. But you know what? Certain people are going to be at different levels in your life. Even family members. You know? And you can try to get them to that level that you're at by talking to them. But you can't force anybody to see your perspective. They have to meet you there at some point. And if they don't, then they don't. Oh well, you gotta move on eventually. And that's what I did. I moved on. I got told it was a phase. And I moved on. I was hurting. I was. But I moved on. And it's okay. Because I knew it wasn't a phase. And I still feel the way I do now. So, it's alright. But yeah, at the end of the day, because of what I've gone through, and I've gone through a lot, my kid will never have to ever, my child will never have to ever feel she can't come to me and just be 100% unapologetically her. And if I have another child, and it's a boy, he won't ever have to feel like he doesn't have to be 100% him. And that he doesn't have to feel like he can't come to me. ever. Oh. Yeah. I talked a lot, and I said I wasn't going to. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a talker. Someone told me I need to do story time, but I don't even know, like, I don't really feel like I have any stories. Besides, like, my own, but I don't feel like they're, well, I don't feel like there's stories that I should be just, like, out here saying. So, ow. I bit my lip ring on accident. Anyways, if anyone has any ideas on, like, story time ideas, let me know, because whenever I watch Mukbang and they have, like, story times, I feel like they get them from, like, Google. Like, some stories, they're, like, from what's happened to them in their life or people they know. But a lot of the stories are, like, news articles and, like, you know, current events. And they're, like, short enough where they're, like, mukbang. I tried looking up some, like, events and stuff, and they're long. Even, like, looking up short stories, they're long. I just feel like my video will be, like, 45 minutes to an hour. Almost like a half of a movie. So if you have any short story ideas, let me know. This is good. I think this might have been the first video, or the first mukbang where I, well, yeah, video, mukbang, whatever. Tomato semantics. Where I finished the whole thing. Are you guys proud of me? Because I'm proud of you. Anyways, thank you for watching. Continue to like, subscribe. I don't know if you have to, like, hit a certain amount of followers to go live. If that's the case, please continue to subscribe and follow, and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when I'm posting, so I can go live eventually. I don't know what the case is. I'll look it up. I never thought to look it up, but I just noticed, like, a lot of mukbangers have been going live lately, and I want to do that so I can talk to you guys and read some questions and answer those questions and all that stuff. But we can have some, like, dialect, you know, back and forth. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Continue to do what you do. I will continue to do what I do. If you guys have any tips, tricks, all that, excuse me, let me know. Yeah, Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And until next time, as always, peace.